Let's look at Psalm 124 today. Psalm 124, verses 1 to 5 reads, If the Lord had not been on our side, let Israel say. If the Lord had not been on our side when men attacked us, when their anger flared against us, they would have swallowed us alive. If the flood would have engulfed us, the torrent would have swept over us, the raging waters would have swept us away. Here the psalmist encourages all of Israel to affirm the difference that God makes. The key word in this section is the word if. If is a tiny little word with big implications, and here the if focuses on what might have happened if God was not in our lives. If the Lord had not been on our side, we would have been destroyed. Notice the phrase, if the Lord had not been on our side, is repeated. This is for emphasis, but also because the second time it is spoken, it is an affirmation. First, the psalmist says, but then he encourages all of Israel to repeat it as an affirmation of the truth. I like the way the Message version translates it. All together now, Israel, sing out. Okay, everyone, let's all sing it out together. If the Lord had not been on our side, we would have been destroyed. Well, that's a big difference. The psalmist uses striking imagery here to highlight this difference. If the Lord had not been on our side when men attacked us, the psalmist says, they would have swallowed us alive. The flood would have engulfed us, the torrent would have swept over us, and the raging waters would have swept us like tsunami. We survived all the attacks, and the bottom line is we are still here. If God is on our side, what difference does it make? It makes all the difference. And the psalmist knows that. He remembers that. He acknowledges that. And he encourages all of us to affirm it with him. It's good to review God's past deliverance in order to give you the confidence for the present and hope for the future. The first section of the psalm prompts us to ask two questions. Where would you be without God? And if God is for us, who can be against us? First of all, where would you be without God? What would your life be like if God had not helped you, protected you, saved you, and changed you? Jesus said in John 15, verse 5, Apart from me, you can do nothing. Do you believe that? That without God and Christ in your life, you could do nothing of lasting value. Galatians 6, verse 3 says, If anyone thinks he is something when he is nothing, he deceives himself. In other words, the verse is telling us if you think you can navigate your life successfully without God, you're deceiving yourself. There's an old song, I haven't sung it, but the words of the song goes like this. Without you, it's hard to explain. You could say I'm like a cloud without rain, or a raging forest fire without a flame. Without you, I know I am to blame. Without you, all is vain. So that's the first question. Where would you be without God? If you know for sure the answer is to that question is nowhere, then entrust yourself and let Him navigate your path to lead you in the right path. Can you be blessed?